You flashing?
Yeah.
We're on. Right, we've made it to France, and this is the Motley Crew.
Yep.
And we're now going to try and find a coffee at Vimy.
Oh, I'm not sure we'll get one there.
Vimy Ridge. Vimy Ridge. Yeah. Yeah, just doing a bit more videoing. We've all made it. As you can see, we are now in France. And we're on our way to Vimy Ridge. See if we can get a coffee with we're in a place called Loos in France, which was, John's just explained to us, it was the front line in the First World War, part of the front line. And we've just been up to a cemetery for 20,000 unnamed soldiers, Allied soldiers, I believe, who were lost in the First World War at Loos on the front lines. John had all the information. It was quite interesting what he was telling us. Terrible loss of life. And this area was all, well, apparently it was blown to bits in the First World War. So yeah, weather, sunshine and showers. Weather, best described as sunshine and showers. And we were going to have a cup of coffee in a cafe down there, but it's shut. So now we're making our way up to a place called Vimy Ridge, which was another place where there's a famous battle in the First World War. I don't know any details about it, but when we get up there, John will know all about it, so we'll see. So yeah, just doing a little video. We've covered quite a good distance from the Eurotunnel. I think we've probably done about, well, must have done 100 miles at least. We've done a lot of motorway riding, and now we're in, well, in France somewhere. This place is nothing special. It's used to be a mining area in France, and I don't know, you can see them big slag heaps in front of me. That's what they are. They're slag heaps, or waste product from the mining. And during the First World War, apparently the Germans had lookout posts up there on those slag heaps, and they could identify Allied troops coming towards the German lines and just blow them to bits, shoot at them, and you know, whatever. Terrible. Can't really imagine it, can you? What it must have been like. But yeah, interesting stuff. It's nice to get away and see these things. Very lucky to have the opportunity to come along with these guys and see all this stuff. Having the benefit of John's knowledge as well on tap is a bonus as well. It's brilliant. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Everybody's getting on fine, which is what I expected. I didn't expect for a minute there'd be any problems, otherwise I wouldn't have been interested in coming, but yeah, everybody's getting on really well, having a little bit of banter, but nothing too silly, you know. It's great. And there's 11 of us, so with 11 riders and 11 bikes. So yeah, a good turnout. And we're going to be staying for 3 days in one hotel, and then I think we go somewhere else, and we're spending 2 nights in another hotel. So we've got 5 nights altogether. So it's like a week's holiday, really. Yeah, well, it is. It's more or less a week. So you've got a week's holiday with a load of good people. We'll have a bit of banter, some nice food, a few beers, riding his motorbikes, paying his respects to the fallen of the First World War. I said to John a while back there, I said, John, it all seems a bit futile to me, and I didn't mean to offend him, but I don't think he was offended, but I think futile was the wrong word when I used that word, I think. Because futile apparently means senseless. Well, apparently it's not senseless. It wasn't senseless, because what they were fighting for was a just cause. I don't know. You can have your own view on that. I just think any war is a terrible loss of life, and senseless, pointless, futile. I don't know what the right word is. I just don't like. I'm just glad I wasn't one of these poor people that had to come out here and lay my life down. There's a lot of the guys apparently, and a lot of the men and women as well, I suppose, to some extent, didn't have much choice in the matter. They had to come out here and fight this horrendous war of attrition. So yeah, due respect to them, they did the duty. And now we're out here enjoying the freedom and each other's company. And just having a look around the area for the historical value of it, which is brilliant. Yeah, it is. It's brilliant. And hopefully generations to come will continue to remember the sacrifices that people made. Let's hope so, anyway. Okay. Yep, just a little video there, a bit of commentary, telling you what we're doing, where we are. And when we get up to where we're going, Vimy Ridge, I'll switch off and leave it at that. The good thing about having this camera is I've got my memories with this. I can hopefully look back on it in years to come, and if I've kept my videos on file, great, something to look back on. Good times. Don't have to put everything on YouTube. You don't have to be about putting things on the internet for everyone to view. I mean, of course I will do that to some extent. But even if I didn't, I've still got the memories and the footage for my own purpose. Yeah. dry again now. It keeps raining and then it's dry and then it rains again. It's okay. I don't mind that. I think John's trying to find somewhere where we can stop and have a coffee now. It really goes to a lot of effort to make these trips that bit special. Well, it's good, that. Very lucky to have his. He's got an incredible depth of knowledge, you know, about the history of the First, Second World War. Okay. Talk to you all later.